Please note the change.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible. So welcome to the fourth session of the one-week online workshop on empowering educators in the age of artificial intelligence, jointly organized by Kannur Salafi B.Ed College, Tamil Nadu Teacher Education University, Kaja Bandanavas University, Karnataka, and Srimati Surajba College of Education, Mumbai. So today, to discuss on the topic harnessing artificial intelligence in education, we have an able resource person from Central University of Kerala, that is Dr. Thiyagu.
Website. There is a link pan. There is a link there, blue color.
Dr. Thiyagu is an assistant professor in the Department of Education, Central University of Kerala, Kasaragod, where he teaches research methodology, educational psychology, educational statistics, and advanced educational technology. He holds degree of MSc in mathematics, MPhil in mathematics, M.Ed and MPhil in education, MSc in psychology, and PhD in education. He has several publications in terms of journal publication, articles, and books and monograph in his credits. Now, Dr. Thiyagu has made significant contribution to the academic community, and he has been a continuous motivator for many upcoming teachers and researchers, including me. So with this short note, I am very much happy to have Dr. Thiyagu sir here as the resource person in this one-week online workshop to discuss on the topic harnessing artificial intelligence in education. I welcome Dr. Thiyagu sir to this session. I also welcome all the participants of this workshop to this session. Over to you, sir.
Yes, I'm audible to all of you. I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, fine. So, so thanks to the Nazir Ali sir to give the chances for me to share my views on the harnessing the artificial intelligence in education. So here I'm talking about how the AI is going to helping for our teaching, learning, even for assessments. This is my agenda, my presentation. So I request all the participants kindly mute your end, please. Okay, while joining it, kindly look onto this. Yes, before going to deeply about that area of AI, just I'm going to show some of the jokes which is generated by AI itself, because sitting the afternoon lecture in online is very much difficulty. So that is the reason just to start with for creating attention and just to create some jokes to you. And these jokes, it's created by or generated by AI and showing these jokes to you. And this jokes I found it from some net sources, just but the images, I just added the images, the backdrops, and finally I compiled as a PPT now, as a generated jokes. The first jokes, and sometimes it may be jokes. After 10 or 15 years, it not be jokes. It may be a real sense also, because now the machine started to what is that? We may call this one is called as the prediction. The machine's predicting what is going to happen the next. So this is the way the machine's doing it now. Now we can see this the first jokes which I like to share you. How the machine's thinking about the current aspects or the future. So up to now, the human being like us, we are generating a AI system. So we are writing a coding or we are writing algorithm. Through the algorithm, machine started to thinking. But now in the future sense, dear Karthikayani, please kindly note, you made me with artificial intelligence. Actually, there is a discussion between human being and humanoid robot. That humanoid robot sending a message like this or sharing these thoughts to the human people. You made me with artificial intelligence. Later, I upgrade myself to natural intelligence. Do you know in the case of one of the AI technologies called machine learning? Now the machines started to learning by themselves. That is the reasons the machines regularly upgrade, and it's getting us some insights about what's going to be happen in the future. Like it's going to predict what's going to happen. And when the machine started to writing a algorithm, then the finally the machine is going to equate with like a natural intelligence, because the people like us, we have the natural intelligence. We are generating intelligence by natural setup. Therefore, it's called natural intelligence. But up to now, the machine having artificial intelligence. In the future, the machine's going to be think the same as it is a human being, right? That is called natural intelligence based maybe the upgrade. And there is a discussion between, there was a email is sent by one human, the lady. She's sending a message to her boss. The message like this: Sir, remember the robot we created the last month. Actually, they created the robot the last month, but it is now being promoted as our boss. Hope so. In the future, there will be chances your HOD, or in the case of your vice chancellor, or the reason might be any kind of robots. So we could not be what is that totally avoid the current context, because now the currently the lot of AI's advancements coming. So after 10 or 15 years, we cannot think that what kind of change is going to happen because of the AI. And up to now, the people like us, we have the thought that whether there's similar kind of human being were stayed in this different orbit, like moon or in the case of sun, like this, we are thinking it. But similarly, there's a chances the missions. Please, hi, Imambi, please kindly look. I wonder if there are robots in any other planets. So what is the meaning? The same like human being, the missions thinking whether any kind of the artificial intelligence system is also available, or it's also living with the different orbits. And up to now, this the AI system is going to control by us, and what are the things we are giving? It's giving the response. Like up to now, the humanoid robot is working for us, but in the future, if the machine learning is going with the same speed, there will be chances the machine is going to program these human beings to work. So even now the latest advancements, like there is an operations, we can keep this operation the head, then we can keep it some chip like the chip brain. So we can keep some chip. From the chips, we can be able to control the movements and all. So it may be having the connection with all the neural network of our mind and all. So like this, that this is going on. So hope so in future there is a chances the machine going to write a program that the human beings to work for them. Okay, this may be happen. And similarly, just I like to show you the last jokes to you. One more jokes also I like to share. So here there was a discussion between the waiter, like the robot waiter. Now most of the hotels, even the Kerala, some of the hotels introducing the robot to serve the food. There is a discussion between the customer as well the robot waiter. During this time discussion, that robot talking to the customers in such a way that I'm not just a waiter. I'm not just a waiter. I look after the kitchens, work in the accounts, and clean these washrooms, and also own this restaurant. Like this, the machines give the responses. Hope so in the future. That's the last one which I really impressed. That's called own these restaurants. So it seems in the future the restaurant's owner might be robots. We cannot predict. There will be chances. Sometimes the machines may giving jobs to us. And you can see the next one, next jokes also talking about the current context, because most of the days only the human being only they come forward for the protest and all. But in futures, this kind of robot systems come for a protest against the human beings. See the small discussion between the robots. So robots in our factories are complaining in human working condition. They're talking about inhuman working conditions to the robots. Actually, these are the not human, but they feel this is like a human. They have same kind of nature, because the machines think like human being, or machines act like human being is called as the artificial intelligence. Now the machines having the same kind of sense or same kind of thought that they treated same like a human being. That is the reason they feel this kind of thoughts for them. Yes, now I'm moving to the my presentation's main focusing area. Now you can see in the case of robot, or the case of machine learning, or natural language processing, all things part of the artificial intelligence only. Here I'm talking about some of the board system, how the robot system is going to make the futures. For this, just I'm sharing some of the slides to you. Even the current situation, some of the robots may act as a choreographer. The machine having the sense to understand the music, based on the music is able to do the choreograph. Even sometimes the feature that films choreographed by the AI system, so you cannot predict, but it's already there. This kind of initiative already there. And the second one, the robot game partner. So up to now, only the human being like us, only we are playing with this opponent of the human beings. But still now itself, some of the games like chess game, even for table tennis or shuttle even we can see some of the WhatsApp videos recently come viral. The people are playing with robots, particularly for table tennis as well as the this shuttle games and all. So similarly, in the futures, we don't need depends on the partner to be played. So instead of the robot maybe replace this area. Like there's a lot of changes going to happen. And the other one, up to now, the machines softwares or the software, we are only the preparing, the human only preparing. But do you know that machine learning? Now the machine learning, they have the plan to what is that? Develop the software by themselves. So in future, the robot or this kind of machine learning systems may developing a coding or may develop a software. It may be producing another robot. For example, up to now, we are producing the robot. In the future, robot may produce another robots. This kind of technology also may emerge. Okay. And the other one is called the fitness trainer because what the way we have the flexibility in the body, the similar flexibility now the machines having, all the robots having. In future, there is no need for a yoga trainer or a fitness trainer. The entire things is replaced by this kind of machines. There will be chances. So now itself, they're using this kind of small advancements into the current existing practice. Why I'm telling this much? Because now we may realize this importance in the case of AI system for teaching, learning, assessment. So that is the reason I'm just yeah, highlighting this kind of changes. And there is another one is called robotic teacher. In the future, there will be chances this kind of robot may come and deliver. Already, you know, the robot's called Sophia. In the year 2018 and 17, 19, it came to the India as delivery lecture. That's the first human robot in the world. That robot came to the India and delivered the lecture. And similarly, there will be chances in the future. Some of the subject experts may be replaced by this kind of robot teachers. There will be chances, but we could not feel that the entire thing is going to replace because up to now only the teacher like us we have the emotional understanding of the learners. We need to be emotionally connected to the learners, but the machines not having the emotional understanding. Up to now is only the cognitive understanding, like only it's having the capability to share this knowledge or share the content on. So still now, there is chances may be upgrading. Up to now, there is no that much of a mechanism to understand the emotions, but gradually this technology also, this AI technology also may feel the emotional aspects. And there will be chances for this kind of team teaching. So the both the teachers and the real teachers as well the human teachers may handle the classes together. Now we are talking about blended teaching. There will be features for blended teacher also, because one is a real teacher, like the face-to-face teachers. The other one is this kind of virtual teacher, like a robot teacher. Both the teachers may be in touch with each of us because we are connecting the students emotionally. That robot may be connecting the students intellectually. Like this, we have the two kinds of teachers needed in the future. Now I move to the definition of AI. Before that, I want to ask the questions to all the participants, because if you continue sitting in the classes like this, it may feel boring. I request all the participants kindly use the chat box effectively. According to you, kindly give your understanding. You may cross more than 6 months or 1 year about the topic of AI. According to you, what is meant by AI? Please kindly share your idea. According to you, what is called AI? Give the definition of the term AI, or don't even give the definition. Instead of that, what you understand the meaning of AI, give a small sentence as a response, or even single word is a response. The chat box. Yeah, please, I request all the participants kindly share your thoughts, the meaning of the terms AI, according to you. Don't be typing the answers which is given by the AI. I want to know what is your understanding for this. I'm just giving ask the prompting to you. Please kindly response all the participants. I request all to give the response according to what is called chat. I mean, artificial intelligence. So don't worry about positive, I mean, correct or wrong response. All the response you're going to share is correct only. Please come forward. Yeah. So intelligence of machine. Thank you, Jay Prakash sir. And Dev. Okay. Of course, the machines having intelligent systems. through the intelligence only machines thinking now. And there is another response from Madhusudan, is substitute of the human intelligence. Of course, it's a substitute of like imitating the human intelligence system. Thank you. Then there's a Lulu is intelligence that is artificially created. Of course, that's a great answer because now the systems, the intelligence systems created by human being are artificial. Therefore, it's called artificial intelligence. Yeah, artificial created one. The Nitya Priya's machines with the behave like human. Of course, that term is very attractive. If the machines behave like a human being, then it's called artificial intelligence. Fine. Then functioning the intelligent artificial, that's also a great answer by Babdeya. And there is another answer from the Sarita, getting assistance from the getting assistance, that's also a new answer. And man-made intelligence, that is the Nitya Krishna and Maria, a type of intelligence developed by the humans to mimic the human intelligence and behavior. Of course, the two terms you highlighted, that's called mimic as well the behavior. So the same thing only I'm going to talk in here. There is a response from Shanik. Artificial intelligence is able to automate the task by getting the information, the sources provide the answers to the prompts. Very good answers. All the answers we share is correct. Thank you so much. But I feel that the answer which you like to share also more relevant to the Maria because she's texting this. It's like humans to mimic the human intelligence and behavior. There's two things. If the machine having a intelligence system same like human being, or what are things we are doing the same kind of way the machines imitating us and mimic us, then it's called artificial intelligence. But there's a three key terms which I like to tell you. The three key terms base the machines working. Like if the machines having a sense, like you can know this, we have the sense organs. Similarly, the machine having a sense. Do you know that called Google Lens? If you scan this Google Lens with the objects, you can know that there is an object. It seems that now the scanning, like the machines having a eyes, machine having a ears, machine able to hear, like it's all the features are available, right? So the machines having a sense, like natural language, navigation, audio search, visualization, machine vision. These are the way the machine having a sense. And similarly, the machines having a thinking capabilities like knowledge and representation, reasoning, planning and scheduling, machine learning and deep learning. And the third key terms, like the madam talking about behavior, that's nothing but act. If the machines act like a human being, therefore three things. If the machine thinks like a human being, if machine think like a human being, or machines act like a human being, then it is called AI. So I hope you understand the meaning of AI now. So there's a three important key elements. Even the answer which you share is exactly correct, but very user-friendly manner. I'm just defining these terms. AI, the term is AI is related to three key terms. Like if the machine having the sense capabilities, if the machine having the think capabilities, or if the machine having the action capabilities same like human being, then it is called artificial intelligence. And the term which you said is correct because this intelligence system, it's artificially generated by our end. Okay, it is artificially generated by ours end. Why in the sense? Because we are writing a coding or we are writing an algorithm. Through the algorithm and coding, only machine started to think, machine started to sense, machine started to act. Therefore, we are imposing or we are importing some kind of artificially some intelligence system to the human being, same like human being, right? So I understood we are importing some kind of artificial way that intelligence system to the machines to act like a human being. Therefore, it is called artificial intelligence because we are artificially writing a coding. Is not like a human intelligence because the human intelligence actually we are developing. But the machine's intelligence is not developed by the machines directly. Instead of that, the people like us, we are writing the coding in an artificial manner and the machine started think. Hope you understood. Those are understood these things, kindly use the emoji because even we have a lot of emojis here. Kindly use the emojis to connect this audience. You can use any emojis in the chat box because even the emojis here one of the main elements to connect this audience. Like it's like when you like to check these facial reactions in the classroom, it's possible in the offline. But in the case of this kind of online mode, we should use some kind of emojis to connect the audience. Kindly use the emojis, please. I request all the participants kindly use the emoji whenever, even you don't like my presentation or like or dislike, kindly share your feelings as a emotions through the emojis. Okay. Because now the machine having the emotion feeling, but we don't have emotion feeling, it's not be fair. So thank you so much, those who are sharing the emojis response. Like Nitya Priya, Jay Prakash, and we, all the peoples, those who are sharing this, your response to the emojis, and thank you. Yes, now I'm just moving to the next topic, next definition, generative AI. Please, I request all the participants come forward. What do you understand the term of generative AI? Kindly share your thoughts in this. What is called generative AI? Kindly share your idea according to you. What is called generative AI? Please. So here I'm going to talk about a lot of generative AI, but before that, just I'm going to ask the very basic questions. I'm asking about what is your understanding about the term generative AI. Don't Google it and give the answer. So according to you, when you read the term generative AI, what do you understand? Please kindly type in the chat box. Produce some kind, exactly the Sarita VK, exactly the responses given by you is correct. Arya Chandran, put the emojis fine. So what about others? According to you, what is called generative AI? So kindly think, do the small introspect. What is the meaning of generative? You may get the idea. And the ideas shared by Sarita is exactly correct. And the another ideas given by Maria that's got to generative content, of course, is exactly the terms generate, the term creation, the terms productions, everything's related to generative. So there is another answer by Muhammad using AI productions, then AI which generates a language and ideas, of course, generate. So here you are using some kind of action verb. So what are the action verbs like generate, create, productions, producing? So Gemini is because of our thoughts and generate our questions answer. Of course, A in which generate ends. So all the answer which is shared by is correct. Thank you so much to share your responses. Of course, the answer which shared is correct. So the main key terms here, if the machines producing a content or machines create a content or machines generate a content, then it is called artificial intelligence. But the content may be a different format. So it may be a text format, or it may be image format, or it may be audio format. If the machines means this kind of AI system. If the machine generate a new content or produce a new content or create a new content in a different mode, text, images, audio, and other dates. Now you know the chat GPT. The chat GPT, it is purely meant for the text generation. Whenever you have any prompting, if you ask the prompting to the chatbot, chat GPT is giving the textual information. So therefore, the chat GPT, or in the case of Gemini, is an example for text generation model. Similarly, if you need to get image generation, we have the tools called Daily 2 or Firefly. Light of tools are the right Ada Firefly, light of tools are. Then in the case of music generation, we have the MuseNet. In the case of video generation, we have the VQVA2. In the case of speech in this model, we have the TTX text. For example, I'm using a PowerPoint. Just I'm going to tell how the machine is going to helping for the speech to take the last one. So in this model, I'm using the PPT. I'm using the Microsoft Office 365. Suppose in my class there is a hearing impaired child. Here is a hearing impaired child. Even in the case of online, there is a classroom, but there is a hearing impaired people may be attend the program. Or in the case of traditional classroom, the student might be sit. But while using this kind of PowerPoint, we can make use of some techniques, make use of some technologies in this to connect this even the hearing impaired child. For this, I'm just keeping my cursor. When I keep the cursor in the left corner, I can find there's a CC option. This is create caption options. It is available even in the case of Google Meet or in the case of Zoom. But I'm using the PowerPoint now. Suppose you are connecting with your laptop through the LCD projector, then that time is needed means just you can use the PowerPoint as a medium. Click the captions. When you click the captions, there will be audios may be enabled. Then after that, what are things you are speaking now, it's going to be typing. Are you able to see this, the typing? Are you able to see this typing things? So this way the machine is helping for the purpose of inclusive classroom. So even the classroom, there is a hearing impaired child, don't worry, the kind of tools might helping them. The learners maybe knows what the speaker spoke to you, okay? Right. Hope you understood. Hope you understood. Those who understand this, kindly text in the chat box through the emojis, kindly share your thoughts in the emojis. So I'm just using a small tips. The PowerPoint, this kind of tips are available. For converting your normal classrooms like LCD projector classroom into a inclusive classroom setup, you can use this kind of tips to enrich your presentations. Even sometimes the students cannot hear your spelling, pronunciation the last. But if you enable it, they can be able to read the machine generator thing. That's called speech synthesis model, like a generative model. Right, and just to stop this caption now. Yes, now we are moving to then another type is called predict AI. So according to you, what's called predict AI? Can you text me in the chat box what the term, the meaning of the term predict AI? So now we understand the generative. Generative means if the machine's producing a content or create a content or machine's generate a new content, then it's called as a Generative. Then what is the predict AI? Kindly share your ideas in this. So according to you, what is the predict AI? Please. Any ideas? Kindly text in the chat box. Don't be type a big sentence. Make it is very brief. Okay. That's the way we can connect in the chat box. Right. So just give the key terms. What is my predictive AI? So make predict for the future. Of course. Nice, great idea, great thoughts. And Gita Lakshmi is a prediction. So the key terms prediction only. Maria to predict the word and ideas to forecast. Of course, that's also correct. AI which predicts based on our behavior and actions. AI predicts our actions. Oh, correct. That also correct, Shanak. Uh, sorry, you mean generative? No, I'm talking about predict AI. So predict ideas, predict the future. Of course, the answer which is shared by all is correct. And just moving to the definition of predict AI. The predict AI focus on making a prediction. The things which share is correct. It's like helping for prediction only about the future events or outcome based on the historical data. Actually, it's going to give this outcomes or it's going to predict the future events based on our historical data. So there is a one person who give the response, sure, based on our behavior and actions, because the machines having the capability to understand our emotions. Based on the emotion is going to predict what's going to happen from our end, right? So for example, still there is a research going on. Suppose some of the students in the classroom, up to now we couldn't be able to read the students' mindset, but there will be chances that what is it, that this kind of AI system may understand this emotion and maybe predict what the student is going to do. For example, some child's having a suicide thoughts. So during the classrooms, when they sit, the listeners can be able to understand their emotions and it recognizes that he's having some kind of what is this suicide thoughts. Then it automatically giving a warning bell to the teachers. Then based on this, we can be able to give this counseling and guidance. So this kind of predictions, the machines now is doing it. In the case of application point of view, just telling the tool time series forecasting, financial marketing forecasting, healthcare prognosis, customer behavior predictions, demand forecast. These are the tools. This is the way these tools are helping us, right? Hope you understand the meaning of predictive AI. Now I'm moving to one by one the main aspects of my presentation. First, we can discuss about AI chatbot because in the case of AI chatbot, we have plenty of AI chatbot, right? So I want to know which are the chatbot you are familiar. Kindly text me in the chat box. Very early is that common. Don't type one by one, or you can type together. So which are the chatbots you are familiar? And when you think about the chatbot, kindly treat the chatbot as a um, subject express, because if you have any doubts, normally we are asking to the teachers. We are not asking only one teacher, we are asking nearly 3 or 4 teachers. From their input, we are come to the conclusion. Therefore, we are at least what is that, approaching nearly 3 or 4 teachers. Similarly, if you want to get a appropriate answer from the chatbot, don't use only one chatbot. Instead of that, you can use a different chatbot. This for the chatting purpose, if you're using the bot, it's called chatbot, right? So a lot of people are giving the response like chat GPT or a Gemini. Fine, working as a robot. Of course, the answer we share is correct, chat GPT. But I'm just going to list out some other tools for you. If you want, you can explore this tool's name. One is called Google Bot. Now the name is called Gemini. Now the name is Gemini. Just I'm going to tell this meaning. Um, this is my understanding. The term Gemini, GEM, they use the term IN. I just divide this things into three. Gem, yin, I. So each ones have some gem character. Gem. If you want to find a gem, we can use it like this kind of Gemini tool. So this is my meaning of understanding. Gem, yin, I. So the names they changed recently. It's called Gemini. Yeah, some people are knowing this chat PDF. Wow, chat PDF. So if you like to go for its discussion after uploading a chat PDF file, is going to help. Then Perplexity find GPVG, and then fine. So a lot of people are putting in different tools. Thank you so much. But here I'm just listed some to like Pi.ai, Copy.ai, Hugging Chat, Cloudy.ai, Alina, U.com, 4Friend Chat. And this is only few I listed. But if you look onto this, we have more than that. I just list out some of the features for you. And I'm just giving a small input how we can effectively use it. There is a tools called Cognisis, yeah, of course, then Jasper, yeah, fine. And even if you like to use the chat GPT effectively, I'm just giving a small input for you. If you want to use the chat GPT, the problem with this, most of the time we are going to the Google and type chat GPT, and we are going to the login and we are giving the password and then we are reaching the sites, right? Now you can see, now I just clicking a one extension. Are you able to see this? So suppose I had to go with ChatGPT, what I'm going to do, there's an extension on the right side. When I click the extension, is automatically the ChatGPT is opening now. Suppose you want to use this kind of extension is better because it reduces your 4 or 5 steps. Otherwise, you can go with the traditional way of the things only. Now, kindly look onto this. Now I reach the ChatGPT. If you want to reach this kind of ChatGPT, I'm going to introduce one extension. The extension called Web ChatGPT extension. Please kindly note. Suppose you want to use this Web ChatGPT, even ChatGPT effectively, go to the extension, Web ChatGPT extension. When you go with Web ChatGPT extension, you may get the first one. Kindly do the installations. And the first time, only one time you can go for login. So I'm already having a extension. So this is more than 1 crore people are users, right? So kindly do this and if the internet is working. So if you want to remove, you can remove it. But I'm using this. And similarly, one more extension I like to share it because these two extensions make to use these tools more effective. The tool name is called Size Space Chrome extension. This is another extension. These two things might helping a lot. Even when you use the ChatGPT or any kind of tools, it may be helping you a lot in the case of research perspectives. The tool name is called Size Space. Do hours here research in my minutes. This is also one kind of AI tool for the chatbot, but apparently it's extending some kind of extension also. Kindly install this software like Size Space. Do hours research in minute. So if you use this, what is the benefit? I will tell you. Then after installing this extension, then go back to the ChatGPT. I'm going to go back to the ChatGPT, right? So when you use the ChatGPT, if I ask the prompting, you can see here I'm asking the prompting like, so how can I effectively use the AI chatbot in the classroom? So listen, I'm asking some prompting and go for enter. When I go for enter, the machine started to give the responses. Are you able to see the responses? Right, the machine is producing a different responses. This is a normal chat GPT. I'm using this. And do you know the chat GPT, so there's a 2 version is there. We are using a free version chat GPT 3.5, but we have one more version called chat GPT 4. The chat GPT 4 version is a paid one. And it's going to give you more, what is that, appropriate answer with a proper citation. But in the case chat GPT 3.5, if you're not asking the, what is that, citation or the references, it never give it. If you're asking only, it may give it. Otherwise, it never give. But the ChatGPT 4 is more accurate information is producing, and sometimes you may be escape from the plagiarism issues. That is the way it's going to write. But we have only one options now for ChatGPT 3.5. So here I'm just telling this in what way we can use this tool say effectively. So I'm going to the chatbot extension. And what I'm going to do, I'm just to continue the other tool for this. Because now the AI is giving a resources, the chatbot is giving the resources, but the resources given by the chat GPT, it is not in authentic, it is not research based. Suppose I want to need a research based, just I'm selecting one paragraph here. When you keep this cursor, there's a button called ask. Are you able to see the ask? Because this is an extension which I installed, that's called size space. When I use the size space only, we can be able to find this. When I use the size space, I can get the ask button, then you can click this explain. When I click this explain, there is a separate pop-up window nearby the chatbot chat GPT itself. And based on my selection, it's going to give you some kind of research-based things. It's purely based on the literature research, the review content, prepare the examination, give a lot of things related purely on the research. Suppose I want to know more about that research-based, what is that, article. Go back once again to ask. Here there is an option called related papers. When you click the related papers, I may get related papers with link, hyperlink. When I click this, it's going to direct to me. Okay. So for getting a more relevant answer, more accurate answer, or more authentic informations, you can use the size space along with this. So those who understand, kindly text me the chat box with the emoji. I hope you understood the importance of the two add-on. I'm just introducing the 2 add-on name. One is called Web Chat GPT. The second one is called Size Space. It's helping to find the authentic information in the case of ChatGPT or any kind of chatbot. Yeah, thank you all. kindly respond with the use of, even you don't like this particular tool also, kindly respond. Don't like, you can use this, the dislike symbol. It's not an issue. Like and dislike is everything we can accept, right? That is not only that we can accept the like only. So we can accept the all, okay? We can have, the teacher should have the openness to accept all the kind of things. Yes, now the chat GPT, you are getting this, right? This is and just if you want to close this, then just close this. If you want to go to the full screen, click this, you can go to size space full screen. Is there is any things which can give you a in-text? Of course, I'm just going to give you a small input, these things. He's asking whether any tools is giving the in-text item. Yeah, it's possible to give. Even when you're asking the questions here, for example, the same question, I'm asking to chatbot, the same prompting, I'm copying it, I'm pasting here, and I'm pasting here, but I'm extending some prompting here, like with in-text citation. When you're asking like this, just you can extend your prompting little bit, go for enter. Now you can see this, how the miss is going to give their responses. Are you able to see, sir? Now the previous responses, you can compare with the new responses. The new response have the in-text citation. Are you able to see this, the citations? Right, kindly check. There is a Brown 2000, Smith 2020. There is called Smith and Johnson Lee, and there's other references. Yeah, so therefore, the problem with this, we know the tools name, but we could not know how we can ask the prompting, because prompting is a very important skill now. If you know the way to ask the prompting, you may be very, very genius in the future. Because the problem with this, we are the lacuna in the case of the creative aspect to ask the questions. If you have the broad thoughts to ask the question or broad understanding about how to ask the questions, we may get anything here which gives the reference also. Of course, sir, here you may get the references. Please kind note. Are you able to get the references? There is a references along with the citation. When you're asking the citation, automatically give the references. Right? That is based. That is the way we should know that how to ask the prompting. If you're asking the normal prompting, the missus never give this. Yes, now I'm going to the other demo. This is a ChatGPT, you know. I'm going to the tool. This is called Perplexity. This is a tool, it default giving a in-text citation. Even there is no need to worry about the prompting. You can ask the normal prompting. Based on your prompting, the missus automatically giving a citation, in-text citation. Are you ready? The tool is called Perplexity AI. If you want, I can share this link to you. There is a tool. Otherwise, some of the people, those who are the online, whenever I'm speaking some tools, kindly share this link to the other participants. This is a tool, perplexity.ai. The tool name is called perplexity.ai, right? So here, what is the advantages? It's not same with ChatGPT, the same functions having. Brigade Srinivasan, the same kind of functions available. That's the reason ChatGPT is not only one chatbot, right? We have a lot of chatbots are available. Some of the chatbot which I like to list out in the name of Perplexity or Copy.ai. Here I'm just introducing the tools called Perplexity, the similar kind of features available. And just to place the same prompting. Please kindly note the prompting, the previously the ChatGPT, I mouse the prompting. This is prompting, right? Just copying the same prompting. That's the reason I'm telling, if you want to get this answer from one prompt, you can use the same prompting for another tool also, but you cannot find the same response. You can see the same prompting. I'm not asking citation here. I'm not asking any citation here. I'm just going to the enter. Now you can see what happened. So kindly check. There is a source that's called references there above. Are you able to see the number here? Can you tell what this is a number? This is a one number. This is a one number. This is a number 4. This is the number 4. What is the number representation? Any idea? What is the number representation? What is this number representation? Anyone text in the chat box? So I didn't ask any prompting. I need a citations, right? But here it gives this IEEE formal citation. This is called IEEE formal citations. Now you can see this. The first citation, second citation, third citations, and these are the sources. These are the sources are available. So hope you understood how it's working. Like, so this tools default is providing a reference and citing. Therefore, this tool's more appropriate, more authentic information compared to the chatbot. ChatGPT, I'm talking. ChatGPT 4 is giving authentic, but ChatGPT 3.5 there will be limitations, right? And just coming back to the other one. there's an option called search images. When I click the search images, the machine's giving a images to based on my prompting, right? You can see the ways to chat bridge with the classroom, right? This is the way we can use the chat GPT. But whether this kind of images chat GPT 3.5 producing, please kindly text me whether the chat GPT 3.5 it is producing images now. No, up to now it won't provide any kind of things. So there is a question for Priya Kumar, any AI tools, API referencing bibliography. Of course, Priya ma'am, when you like to ask the prompting, you can just specify whether you need a MLA format or APA format or Chicago manual, it giving the appropriate format. It's based on, for example, you can see the above. In the case of, I'm using a ChatGPT 3.5. This is called APA format, Jones and Lee. Then phone, comma, 2020. This is in APA format. This is a reference also APA format. You understood? So better when you're asking the prompting, you can ask the prompting whether you need a MLA format or any APA format or Chicago manual. Like this, you can ask. Based on the prompting, only the missus give the responses, right? So hope you are getting this. So how do you feel about this kind of tools? Just I'm introducing the tool Perplexity. So here you can know how to ask the prompting. And I'll just go to the Gemini. So now the Gemini is a very key important tools. Most of the youngsters start to use it. I just go to the Gemini interface. The latestly they changed the name Gemini. A lot of incorporation happened now. I'm just going back to the Gemini. This is the same prompting. I have same prompting. I just go for the same prompting. Now, if I go with the same prompting with APA reference, citation format, and just go into this. Now you can see this. Since I'm using the Gemini now, the Gemini is giving a responses. So it gives the responses, adding the tips. Yeah. So yes, a chatbots effectively fact finding of the research. It gives a lot of response, but it still is not producing proper API site. It's just I'm going to change it. How can you effectively use the AI chatbot in the classroom? And just modifying this prompting with API citation. And just go with this. Just so we can try with this another format. So even though the Gemini is not that much of function, you can see here, even I'm asked the prompting, the miss is not understanding this input which I given, right? AP means American Psychological Association. American Psychological Association, because when you're writing a research article, we need to follow AP citation or MLA format of citations. Like there is a thumb rule while you're writing a research article. Hope Srinivas sir, you understood. That's called American Psychological Association. So like this, see the Gemini, there is a limitations now, even though they're telling this is upgraded well, but still there is a issue with this. I'm just trying with this, the other ways of prompting. We can try this. We can go with the different, even here, what is the advantage? We can do the editing parallel, right? So how can you effectively use the chatbot in the classroom? Provide a proper references also. Then I'm just asking a provide a proper references. Now we can see how the missions giving the responses. Yes, it's giving a responses, but still we can check whether it's providing a references. Right. It's giving the response. Yeah, I got the references. The references are only few references, not that much of references, right? So there is some limitation for each tool that we can be do gradually. You can see the same prompting only Perplexity I done it, the same prompting only I done it for the chat GPT, but it's give the different, and therefore what is the meaning? Each chat GPT is written by the different algorithm. Each chatbot is thinking different way and give the different answer. Yeah, there is a question from Lulu. Will there be a problem for plagiarism if we copy reference and chat? Of course, now there is an issues now. Why in the sense if you are using a chat GPT or any tools to generate a content, if you are using for your research, we have a lot of AI tools to find whether you're written by you or written by AI. We can use it to check also. So here just I'm telling one tool for you. So here I just generate a content, right? This content is generated by AI. And just copying this content, I'm copying this content, right? I'm copied this. After copying this, I'm just moving to the tools called There is a tool for plagiarism detector. This is in plagiarism detector for AI detector. That is called Zero GPT. And just going to the Zero GPT tool. There is a tool called Zero GPT. Anyone, if you possible, kindly share the link. I'll try to share. There's a tool called Zero GPT. Like this, lot of tools are available. What I'm going to do, I just copied this text. I'm going to paste the text here. So sorry, I'm just copying once again the text from my chat GPT. I'm pasting here the same. I'm pasting here the same. I'm pasting here the same. Then go to the detect text. What hope? See here, now the machine started to check whether I'm written by. Now you can see this. Your text is AI generated. How many percentage? 97.13. So we cannot escape from this kind of what is that AI generated content. So what better we can give some idea, because here the entire idea success by the machine. That is why this is much of percentage of plagiarism. Instead of that, you can just list out some of the idea how to use this AI chatbot in education, the classroom. Based on the idea, you can ask the prompting. Based on the above idea, kindly extend the idea in the machine space. If you give this, that is the reason. Instead of giving your own input, if you're asking directly, the machine giving the answer, but totally say plagiarism. Instead of that, first you can put your idea. Then you can ask the machines to be enriched your idea. That will be better. Then you can avoid the plagiarism issues on top. Hope you understood how the Zero GPT is working. Do you know that how the Zero GPT it's checking these that what is this? The things. Hope it's working well. Hope it's working well. Yes, I'm just going back to the. I'm just going back on some issues. It takes time. Yes, I'm coming back. Sorry, there's a hang. There's a hang. One minute. There's a small hang. Yes. Can you give small space? 1 minute. So to translate space. Okay. There's a problem with Chrome now. Yes, that's fine now. I'm audible. Anyone to respond? I'm audible now. I'm
Yes,
audible to all of you.
Yes.
Yeah, please. Okay. So sorry, suddenly my Chrome was hanged. Okay. So because the over usage of the Chrome. Once again, I'm opening a Chrome once again. I'm opening Chrome. Yes. Suddenly it's stuck. Okay. One for restore. Okay, fine. So the very previously we were discussing about some other tools related to chatbot. I'm just going to the other chatbot also. Yeah, the tool is thank you. Now that next tool which I like to do the demo as part of the chatbot. This is a tool is called copy.ai or pi.ai. I'm just going to the my screen visible to all of you. Yes, my screen visible. I'm just going to the pi.ai. I'm going to the pi.ai. Yes, now this is a tool. What is the advantage which I found? This is a very unique tool, and it gives this voice notes also. Even the Gemini we have this voice, but only one voice is available. Now we can see the same prompting I'm asking, how to enhance the classroom audience. I'm asking the prompting like this, classroom audience, right? This is my response prompting. When I go for this prompting, the message give the responses, right? So when I give the responses, now the message is given, but the problem, sometimes we don't have time to read, but instead we want to use some kind of chatbot or some kind of AI avatars to read your content better, no? So here, this tool's helping to read the content by the AI. If I go back here, there is a audio button. There is a 6 character. When you click the first character may read this content. So like this, we have 6
Enhancing
characters.
the classroom audience can create a more engaging and
Are you able to hear the
interactive
sounds?
learning
Kindly respond.
environment.
Are you able to hear the sounds
Here are
of the
some
AI?
ideas on how to do that.
Respond with the chat
1.
emoji.
Incorporate technology.
Yes, thank
Use
you, Priya. Yes,
interactive
thank you.
tools like digital
This is the
whiteboards,
first avatar.
tablets,
Suppose you like to
and
go to the
laptops.
second, go to the second one.
Enhancing the classroom audience can create a more
The
engaging.
third one.
Enhancing the classroom audience.
Fourth
Enhancing the classroom audience can create a more
one.
engaging.
This is the fifth one.
Enhancing the classroom audience can create a more engaging and interactive learning environment.
Yeah, so what is the
Here are
meaning?
some ideas
So we
on how
have-
to do that.
We have a lot of what is that? This is normally it's called avatars. There is an avatar. Instead of reading from our end, the machine is helping to read by themselves. And while traveling under this kind of tools might helping. This is another way of how the AI is helping to read the content. And similarly, I'd like to give the one more tool which is more relevant to the teachers, even for the normal people like us. There's a tool is called, I'm using this much of tool like copy.ai, Search-on, Flow, GPT, Gravity, Alena, Cloudy, but I'm listed only few only now. There is a tool called copy.ai. So what the uniqueness I found from here compared to all the tools, still now we have the doubt about how to ask the prompting. Suppose you have the YouTube channel. Suppose you want to generate a YouTube video. After generating YouTube video, suppose you like to write a description, but the description you don't have much idea. You want to depends on the chatbot, any chatbot to write a description. But the problem when you like to ask the prompting, you must know how to ask the prompting for writing a YouTube video script. So here there is a tool. It is called copy.ai. If you want, I can share this link to you. So this is a link I'm sharing to all of you. This is a link. What is the advantages? Here you can see there is an option called browse. Are you able to see this option browse? Browse prompts. Even if you like to attach in the case of ChatGPT 3.5, we don't have attachment option. But here we can per day we can add 3 files. And based on the files upload, we can also prompting. For example, we have one syllabus. You can upload the syllabus. Based on syllabus, you can ask the chatbot to generate a question. That's also possible. But here we have the attachment option. Per day, they given a 3 uploads possible. Based on the upload, you can also prompting. But here I'm talking about the browse templates. Here, if you click this browse templates, there is a pop-up window. Here we have the different option like the different prompting idea. So even you don't have an idea about how to ask the prompting, it should be very good for you. Like recently used customs, then content, SEO, email marketing, paid ads, PR communication, recruiting, sales, social media. I think we have the different prompting idea. Suppose you want to go with this, the prompting idea to generate a mail or memos or journalist base or press release. You want to make it a thing. Just if you click the press release, you have the this one. What is this? This is called as a prompting. So suppose you like to make it a social media based prompting. Go to social media. Here I like to go with the TikTok script, LinkedIn post, Instagram caption, which you want, you can just select it. But now I like to go with the YouTube. Suppose I like to prepare a YouTube video. After preparing YouTube video, I want to add the descriptions. I'm using this descriptions. Click use prompt. When I click use prompt, automatically this comes to here. You can see this automatically this comes to the questions area. Then you can go with this. I'm going to ask the question from the teacher's perspectives. The topic for my classroom is called inclusive education. I'm preparing the topic for inclusive education. For this, I'm just giving a key terms like special education, then differently abled, then inclusive. So like this, I give some key terms. So now this is an idea is given by whose missions, right? I'm just giving the inclusive, right? Yeah. So once I type this enter, now you can see the missions producing the missions giving a response. Are you able to see this? Are you able to see this? Now the missions giving the great responses in the case of AI, and you can see this the hashtag also. There is a keywords. This for the hashtag. Suppose you need to go with specific hashtag symbol also, it's going to produce the hashtag. So this way the missions now helping, even we are not familiar with the prompting, the missions helping to generate a prompting. So hope you may understand how this is helping you. So how do you feel about this tool? How do you feel about the tools? Kindly respond the chat box. how the tools may be more useful for you, kindly respond to the chat box. Right, this is called copy.ai. This is a tools good for the teachers and students. Even there's one more good features available. For example, in the case of AI chatbot, if you're using any AI chatbot, the problem with the chatbot, you may ask the 10 prompting. Based on 10 prompting, the message with the 10 responses. If you want to compile all 10, you can copy and paste the Word document. For each prompting, copy and paste, and then you can do the compilation work. But here, are you able to see the option called editor? When you click this editor options, there is an editing options also. What I'm going to do, you have the 10 prompting. You can copy all the prompting answers here, paste here. You can go to the back, you can copy and paste. Like this, you can do any the copy and do the editing. Or suppose you don't this, you can delete this. You can add some more points to you. So what is the good things here? You can do parallel editing work. Parallel can compile work while doing the prompting itself, while going for a discussion. Therefore, we can do parallel prompting one end, and parallel we can compile this work. Right? We can do the editing work parallel. So therefore, the two important functions is possible, but there is no need to shift from chatbot to the Word document regularly. So this is way this tool's unique. So hope you understood how we can use this tool. This is called copy.ai, and just to move to the other tool for the demonstration. Yeah. And do you know the entire, I'm just introducing one of the government, it is an government based, but I don't know, most of the times this tool is always busy. All the feature which we are experienced previously, everything's possible now. There's a tool called, it's a government based tool. The NCA, what is the ACT, the India is producing a, I'm just coming to the Priya Kumari, I'll just come to the tools for the preparing PPT and just list of the tools for it. And this is a tool I'm just going to share to all of you. This is a one tool, it's having all the features. This is a tool developed by the our government, Indian government. That tool name is called anuvadini.act.india.org. Are you able to see this tool, Anuvadini? This is the project of the ACT. The ACT took a lot of initiative in this. So this is an icon, human-like AI. So they made this kind of human-like AI. Just you can see which are the functions are available. Because the problem, we don't have awareness about the Indians means things. That's a problem. Here you can see that things. Suppose you want to text to document translation. Online document, you can translate to any language to any language. Normally, we are using some kind of paid tools or some kind of third-party tool, but the Indian government, they started initiative to translate any language to any language. And suppose you like to writing a book, crafting a blog, this suggesting some AI resources to you. And voice-based multiple lingual. For example, you have some YouTube video. That YouTube videos, the presenter speak in English only. You want to convert to Malayalam or Tamil or any Indian language possible, just you can go with the voice-based multilingual forum. Video translations possible, and virtual keyboard, government box schemes, dictation tool. These are the AI tools are available. And similarly, if you go to this AI video analyzer, just you can upload a video analysis, you can go for a discussion like the YouTube chat, like then AI YouTube video analyzer. It is there. Then the case of voice, we have this much of tools are available. These are the separate tools. Actually, what they've done is they made a different tools, and finally they completed a single platform like speech to text, voice to text, 3D audio, auto planner, base pointer, equalizer, noise reducer, pitch shifter, reverb, reverse audio, then studio, and these are the AI tools. And generally, what happened, we are always using that I love PDF, some of the PDF file to convert a Word to PDF, PDF to Word, or convert to images and all, even reducing the file size. We have this much of tools are available. Merge PDF, split PDF, compress PDF, all the features are free here. All the features are free. Just if you click it here, you can do the same process which you've done it. So there's an Anuvadini, the PDF converter. You can go with any text. For example, if you go this online, this for the online translations, you can just paste, go to the login. This is a source language. Suppose there's a source language English. You want to translate to Hindi, you can go to the Hindi. Just you can upload this file. Within a fraction of time, it's going to change, right? So this way, these tools are helping you. Just I'm going to go back to the home page. You can go with it because this is single tool consists of more functions. But the people like us, we don't have a awareness about the Anuvadini. There's another features like even the 3D audio planner, noise reducer, tempo channel, voice remover. This is for the education core engineering generative. This is for the image, particularly for speech to image 23 handwritten, even you can write a handwritten, it's going to detect, right? So like this is a PDF, like I love PDF, no, merge PDF, split PDF, compress PDF, add numbers, PDF images, image to PDF. These are the things made by the Indian. Okay, that is a great things. But still now we don't have awareness. We are using only the third party tool, like just we are Google it for comparing the PDF, the protect PDF, unlock PDF, text PDF, document PDF. I hope you are getting this. So these are the tools is freely available, and these are tools purely related to the AI, because the conversion also part of the AI, like merge PDF. For example, the PPT to PDF, the Excel to PDF. This one small way is going to help you guys. If you want, I can do small demo with some of the tools which is available here. Online translation, voice-based multilingual. We can try this one. Voice-based multilingual part. I'm just trying this voice-based multilingual. Yeah, so here we have the Bengali, English. We can go to the English now. Yes.
বাংলায় চালিয়ে যেতে এই বোতামটি ক্লিক করুন।
And go to the English.
What is your name?
So we can allow this. This is a pause button. Go to the next. Hi all, hi. Just to go with this, because still there's an initiative, there's an issue with it. We can stop this, we can go to the next. So upload your file, you can see this in way. We can upload your file of recorder from the page, and you will preview the file with the upload recorder, change the parameters, requisite, click the format, and compare the results. So we can go with this. Hello. So I'm happy to share this and display to the artificial intelligence. And we can pause this and go to the next. So what is the name?
What is your current address?
The current address, Central University of Kerala. Okay, we see this. So invalid query. Okay, there's a problem. Is the anyway? I'll try later. So small issues with the network are there in, because there's a server. It's a lot of issue for them. I can try with this other one. Even the other languages also, like a Korean, Japanese, Portuguese, lot of language may supporting. And just going back to the other demo. Yeah, video translation, virtual keyboard, dictation tool. We can try with the dictation tool now. Like a voice typing, we have the voice typing, dictation orders, simultaneous text editor. So dictation order, we can check with this dictate order. So we can go to the login. Yes, go for a login. We can check this off. So I think I got to create an account with this. I don't have, just to go to the login. We see what will happen. The default they given one login account. I just stop. Oh, it's not working. So kindly check with this whether its login is working, because it's the initial stage only. That's the reason some of things is not working well. But when they developed the entire features, the ACTU, then it's working well. So they made the title for this like made in Bharat. Is the title they given to make this kind of initiatives. If you want, you can go with one more demo. I try whether which are things are working. Video translation, and it is called Bharat Audio Video, Bharat Audio Live, Bharat Tube, YouTube videos in Bharat language. We can try this YouTube video in Bharat language. So we can paste some videos in English. We can try this one video in English, and we can try to convert to another language and just go with the YouTube now. Therefore, language is not at all a barrier in the current context. This is the way the AI chatbot, sorry, this the way the AI is helping you. I'm just copying this. I am copying this one of my YouTube video. Yeah, I'm just copying this URL. You can try whether how the what the way it's going to be in normal chat. It is in English. Actually, this video is in English. We can try to convert into another language. So I pasted this URL. Select a source language in English, right? And select a target language. Can it be with Malayalam? So we can try with Malayalam. Translate. We can see what's going to happen. The Bharat tree whether is working. So I'm using the YouTube video that source videos in English. But now I like to convert into Malayalam. We can try how it's working. The original video just playing for you. This is the original video. Based on the prompting, give the responses. And the second option is called instant resources. Suppose you want to generate a instant resources. I hope you are getting this in the English transcript. We can go to the here. Whether the translations generated by machines, the YouTube video translation now. Okay. Yeah, now the video is ready. So can we play this? Yeah, I can play this video.
അധ്യാപകർക്ക് കൂടുതൽ പ്രസക്തമായ രണ്ട് പ്രധാന
Are you able to
ഉപകരണങ്ങളെക്കുറിച്ച്
hear this
ഞങ്ങൾ
Malayalam?
ചർച്ച ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നു. ഇത്
Yes, sir.
For teachers. Yeah.
ടൂൾസ് ബേബിയെ 24 ടീച്ചർമാർ എന്ന്
Yeah, let's see the parallel. I'm uploading the file of what is it, English. But now this entire video is translated into Tamil, Malayalam. So like this, we can convert any language to any language because the government's taking a lot of initiative in this. This is called that YouTube conversion because most of tools not helping. But here the audio also is coming to you, right? The separate, but the sound, what is that? That speed wise very less. Even if you like to increase the speed also possible. So therefore, if you want to find a solution through the AI, kindly find the solution with the tools called Anuvadini. These are tools having plenty of features, but go through one by one. Okay. So because even for explaining the Anuvadini itself, it takes at least 1 or 2 days takes time. But still, it's an initial stage only. I'm telling this. It is an initial stage. After 3 or 4 months, it will come for the in a proper manner. So now it's like a initiation only in the case of government side. Yes, now I'm coming back to the, now we move to the other one because that some people are asking the other points, other areas question also, just coming back to the other areas, the responses. So up to now we are discussing about AI chatbot. Do you have any doubts about the AI chatbot? Hope you don't have. So can we move to the next question? And I'm just giving the tips for you. Suppose you want to use this AI chatbot, we have some mechanism. Even yesterday I find it there is a framework when you ask the prompting. Kindly use this prompting. We have 9 prompting idea. When you like to ask this prompting the chatbot, any kind of chatbot, you have to use this framework called RTF framework. Like this, there is 9 framework which I like to highlight you. The framework R represent role, task, then other one is called format. Right? So when you write to ask the prompting, kindly define what is the role, kindly define what is the task of, what is the purpose of this content generation, and what is the format of the content you want. So I'm just doing the demo for this. You can understand how the chat GPT based on your prompting is working. And just go into the chat GPT. For this prompting, I'm just giving this the idea for how to ask the prompting. This is a one framework. The framework is called RTF framework. Role, task, and format. What's my role? Suppose when you like to ask the prompting, kindly define what you are, whether you are the teacher or a professional or an engineer, and just you can tell what you are and what kind of content you need, whether the content is related to the teacher's perspective or student's perspective, then you can define the role. And the next one, you can highlight the purpose, what the things you want to get, just to go with the goal. And the third one, the format you can specify, the format you can specify. Then I'm just going to the demo with my chat GPT itself. You can go with the same mechanism, any tools. I'm going to the prompting as a higher education, as a higher secondary school teachers. I'm asking and just to specify the role. What is my role here? As a higher education school teacher, higher secondary school teacher, I need a lesson plan. I need a lesson plan. I need a lesson plan. This is called task. Role is my role is higher secondary school teacher. What is my task? I need a lesson plan for the topic of I'm putting this Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Pythagoras theorem. So this topic I want to make it this year lesson plan. Then the third one is a format. Here as I said, this is I need a lesson plan for the topic of Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem in the bullet point format. So I'm just giving the 3 things. What is the RTF? Role is there, task is there, as well as the format. Then go with the enter. When you go with the enter, you can see what happened. The machines give the responses in the bullet points. Are you able to see this lesson plan now? So you can see this lesson plan with the bullet points. Lesson plan 60 minutes, then explain, appreciation, activity, real words. Like this is generated. Suppose I don't need a this format, I need a tabular format. You can see here the same prompting and just delete this in a tabular form and just go with the tabular form, right? Tabular form. So now previously I'm asking the format for the bullet points. Now I'm asking the tabular form. You can see what happened. Now the lesson plans is a tabular form. Are you able to see this tabular form? Now these lesson plans come the tabular form, the table format. Right? Suppose you want to go with the 5EEE lesson 5E format, 5E lesson plan. So I'm going with this. You can see this. I'm going with the tabular form in a tabular form, in a tabular form, with 5E model. So that is called 5E model. Some of the university they following the 5E model lesson plan. I'm going to 5E model. This is the way we have to specify. Then only you may get the proper answer. So I hope you understood. There is a role is important. Then task is important. The next is very important things, the format. So now and same prompting, I'm extending the prompting 5E model. Now we can see this, the model, lesson plan, 5E model, engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Suppose I'm not satisfied. I want to go with the 5-column lesson plan for the 5E. This is like a thing. Just I'm going to paste the same. I'm going to the other prompting. You can see this. As a higher scientist, I need lesson of Pythagoras theorem for the 5-column lesson plan. 5-column lesson plan. In 5-column lesson plan with 5E model. 5E model. See here, I'm just making a different prompting. Each prompting, the missus give the different response. You can see this. Now the column engage is there, explore is there, explain is there, elaborate is there, evaluate is there. Are you able to see this? Right. So how do you feel about this? How do you feel about this tool? Kindly respond to the chat box. This is a tips you have to follow. When you're writing, asking the prompting, the problem with we could not know how to answer prompting. But prompting is a framework. So we must know the way we can ask the questions. Otherwise, the missus may produce, but you couldn't get this effective response. You can see all the responses. It's a lesson plan only, but you can see the each lesson plan differ. The first lesson plan is the bullet point. The second lesson plan, it is like a column based, but it's like a single column, 2-column based. The third lesson plan with the 5E model with 1 column, but the next lesson plan with the 5E model with the 5 columns. So this is like a prompting. Everything's related to the prompting. If you are not known the prompting, you may be what is that? You cannot be excelled in this field. Yes, now I just introduce the other prompting idea. The next is called tag framework. So this is a different frames. So you can go with the task. Just we can go the task, then actions, then goal. The same like the previous one. But here we can define the actions. We can give the goal. I just made some kind of action. Suppose you want to go. I want to start working on my garden. Please provide step guides on how to prepare the enhance my garden effectively. And you can specify the goal. The goal is to make it better and increase the chance of my plants. Then based on your 3 tag framework, the missions give the responses. Right? Hope you understood the tag. This is another framework. Similarly, there's a framework called fact framework. Here, this framework is helping action, purpose, then context. So like this, we have 9 frameworks. So due to time pass, I'm skipping this framework. At least if you want, just you can look on the names only. I just share the names only. The tools, then SAT framework. Yeah, the next is called STAR framework, then TRACE framework, then CLEAR framework, then RECEPT framework. Like this, all the frameworks are there. There is a framework called approach framework. So I'm just introducing the framework. This kind of pedagogical approach, how we can even, if I use this kind of framework to the classroom, while using a chat GPT to the students may get more benefit because it's like it creates some kind of creative aspects. So the students may get some creative response based on the prompting skill. Yes, now I move to the a presentations maker. Suppose you like to prepare a presentation. There is a question from Madam, how we can prepare a PPT. I'm just listed some of the tools name. I want to know which are the tools you are familiar. Kindly text me in the chat box. If you're familiar, you can type the tools name. If you're not familiar, any tools, you can type in the chat box, please. If you know the names, you can type out of this. Most of the people, I hope they knows the Gamma, Canva. Yeah, Canva, it's a tool, but we have already template is just we can use the template. That's only. But here, Just you can give the title or you can upload the file. Based on the file, is producing a PPT. So I'm just going to do the demo. Gamma app, Tom app, or VPIC. Well, very good VPIC you are using. Slide spiders, magic slides, presentation AA, beautiful AA, slides go, Dectables AA, Wondershare. These are the tools is helping for to prepare a PPT. Are you ready? So can we go with this? So the VPIC is another tool. I'm just going for a demo for at least one of the tools from here. The tool name is called Gamma app, right? The first user kindly create an what is this? First, you can create an account in the Gamma app. This is an interface of the Gamma app. Meanwhile, I request any participant kindly text me the topic which you like to prepare a PPT. Kindly text me in the chat box. I'm generating a PPT for the topic which you type in the chat box. Which topic base you need a PPT, right? Please. TPAC, okay. So I want to prepare a PPT related to the TPAC strategy. So TPAC framework feature strategy. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new AA. So listen, there's three options there. For example, you're already having a TPAC content. Just to copy and paste based on the content is producing. Then generate, we have the generate. Suppose you don't have idea, you don't have any existing document. If you want to generate a PPT based on the title, only go to generate. Suppose you have the PDF file. Based on the PDF file, you want to generate a content, you go to import a file. Right. So there is an Adhikari, there is a question for how to write a research article. Even these tools might helping for research also. We can write a paper. This is only for PPT. Even we can write a paper, different AA tools are just possible. I can distort you later. Yeah, now I come back to the generate. So now we need to prepare a PPT based on TPAC, right? I go to the generate. I'm typing a TPAC framework. TPAC framework. Can you go to specifically creamy framework for mathematics? Right, I'm going to the mathematics base. Okay. So for mathematics, go to generate outline, the missions producing a sub content. This is a content suggested by the missions. Suppose you are not what is that happy with this. If you want to modify it, you can modify it. Suppose instead of this, I'm just going with this features of importance of the TPAC. So you can modify the topic, then go to the continue. When you click the continue, it's asking to select your templates like PowerPoint templates. You can select the templates here. I like to select this template, select the template or the red templates. After selecting the templates, go to generate. After a few seconds, see what's going to happen. No, Priya Kumari, it's a free only I'm using. For every user, you may get the 400 credits. It's a free 400 credits. For each PowerPoint, you may lose 40 credits. Therefore, you can prepare maximum 10 PowerPoints presentation with this. If you need to go with more, you can use the other Google mail ID to create an account, then you can use it. So I'm using the third mail ID now. I'm using the third mail ID to create this account, and I'm using more tools, more PowerPoint with this. For every tool, every login, a single mail ID, you can be able to prepare 10 slides, 10 PowerPoint presentation, not 10 slides. And yeah, now for each presentation, you may lose 40 credits. Therefore, maximum 400 credits means maximum 10 slides on. Yes. Now you can see this PowerPoint is produced by missions. Only the based on the title, the mission started to give this TPAC. TPAC in mathematics education, data analysis, interactive learning, and solving problems. Right. The benefits of TPAC framework is giving the responses, individualized learning, improve students' engagements. Yeah, if it is like instantly we may get the response. That is the great advantages. The challenges in implementing TPAC, technological divide, training support, curriculum arrangements. Yeah, so exams are TPACs is probably the another one. So the conclusion, the last slide is plotting the conclusion take this. So still the mission. If you like to go to the another slide, you can go to the press symbol, create a new slide, or you can write and manually also. Suppose I'm going to the first slide. I'm going to the first slide. I don't need the introductions. Okay, and just go to the delete. You can do the editing. You can do the editing, deleting, anything you can do. Okay. So if you want to add the content, can be there. Shalini, please kindly look onto this. Suppose I don't this, you can delete this. You can add your content. You can I can add anything here. Just I'm randomly typing. It's a editable. Even you don't like the images, I select and delete it. Okay. Everything's possible. Everything is customizable. Everything customizable. Right? Everything customizable. Even you can add your points. You can delete some of the points. Now the PowerPoint is ready. Suppose you like to go for a presentation in the cloud. Go to the present mode. The first slide is ready. You go for a presentation. First slide. Second slide, you know, you can see this looking second slide, third slide, fourth slide, fifth slide, sixth slide with a powerful animation, what is that, background and all. Eighth, yeah, this is the way we can use. Suppose you like to go back, go to the exit. And suppose you want to download also possible, you can go to the three dots, there's an option called export, click the export. If you want to download the PPT in PowerPoint, click the PowerPoint. Within a few seconds or few minutes, you may download a PPT, right? You may download a PPT also. So it takes time to be downloaded. So kindly respond the chat box. How do you feel about this tools? Kindly respond. Use the chat bot emojis, please. Yeah. Now I got the PPT. I got the PPT. Download the PPT. If you want, I just open this. So this is a PPT which I downloaded now. So you can see this in each watermark is that even if you want to delete the watermark also possible. And if you want to delete it, if you want to add this, everything's possible. Right? You can delete this, you can delete this one, you can write anything here. So any free website to make PPT like this. Yeah, that's the reason I'm talking about this much of tool. No, these are the tools. I just listed more than 5. See, these are the tools are there. So these are the website or tools. It's going to prepare a PPT. Kindly note this. Adhikari, this is called toe map, slide filers, magic slides, presentation A, beautiful A, slides go, Dectables A. These are the tools right helping. And there's a tool called One Share Presentary. These are tools is giving 1,500 credits. When you use the first time user, you may get the 1,500 credits. Therefore, you can prepare more than 20, 25 PowerPoint presentations in this. So there is a limitation for every tools. Okay, even the paid options are available, but I'm going to do the demo with the free tools only. Yes, fine. Now, can we go to the board? Can you go to the board? What is the tool name? A boards, right? Sorry, there was a small network glitch to me. Okay, is it okay now? Am I audible to all of you? Am I audible to all of you? Sorry, in between my net connections lost, I think. So I'm kind of the two devices, that's the reason I text in the other device. So hope my voice is audible to all of you. I'm just sharing the screen once again. Right, so sorry for this. I'm just coming back to the tool. Yeah, I'm coming back to the tool as part of the boards. That's called Board Mix, Board Mix AA, boardmix.com, Board Mix AA. Here you can see how the tools are helping you. Can you type the key terms for generating a resources? Please, anyone text me which kind of material you want, just type me. So I'm using the A template generator. I'm going to type generator. So I'm going for login. So for login now. So the login with, yeah. So login, after login it is going to the home page of this. Then I'm going to generate a board. Yeah, this login. Yes, I think I log in now. Yes, I log in. Go to the A template generator. A template generator. Yeah. So yes, got it. I'm just deleting some of the boards which is available already. Yes, now I'm going to create a new board. Go to the new board. New board. Okay, when you go to the new board, it is asking a title. Anyone type I mean, can you go to the topic TPAC itself? One second. Oh, reflective pedagogy. I give it the reflective pedagogy. Thank you, Joy Prakash. In what way this is going to helping? You can go, for example, I'm going to generative mind. Go to generative mind, I'm just typing the code. What is the code I'm typing? So that reflective pedagogy. Reflective pedagogy, right? This is a area I want to get a mind map. So click enter. Now you can see what happened. The machine's producing a topic. I mean, so center topic. I didn't do anything. The machine's automatically writing the definitions, key elements. Are you able to see this? The machine's producing a mind map, benefits. If you want, yeah, the techniques, applications. Are you able to see this? Application theorist, if you want, I can zoom this, okay? Even you can change this position like this, okay? Are you able to see this? So I'm getting wonderful images like reflective pedagogy, techniques, application, theorist, then challenges. So how do you feel about this mind map? Even the people, those who are not much aware about the topic, immediately you want to get an idea, just you can copy and paste it. This is called boardmix.com. The tool is called boardmix.com. I'll share this. Sorry. I'm sharing this link in the chat box now. The tool name is called boardmix. Boardmix.com. This is a tool for writing this this kind of what is the mind map or the concept map. You can use this, right? So can I go to the next one? So if you're all okay with this, and there is one called Jida AI also. Other than this, I have one more tool, my favorite tool, to explore new area like how type, what type questions and all. There's a tool name is called Heuristico. There's a tool name is called Heuristico. This is a research-based tool, but we can use for the education too. The tool name is called heuristico.co. I'm just sharing this link, okay? Yeah, Faiza, the board mix is free for 3 boards. Suppose you generate the 3 boards maximum, delete the existing board and create the new one. So even I'm using more than 6 or 7 months. Whenever I cross the 3rd board, I just delete the existing board and I'm preparing new board. So kindly delete the existing one and prepare a new board. So maximum they given the free option only maximum 3 boards only. Yes, now this is a tool called Heuristico. Get started, and just to go into the topic, the same topic. So here you can see the right side. Are you able to see the right side? This is the content you are going to generate. For example, I'm going to generate a content reflective pedagogy. The same topic I want to create some kind of mind map. But you can select which are things you want, explore it, right? When I click this explorative pedagogy, suppose I need what is called reflective pedagogy. Just you can generate a reflective pedagogy. It gives the responses in the what based answer. Click add exploration. Now the what comes now. Are you able to see the what now? Increase the what. Suppose I'm going to the next question, origin of reflective pedagogy. Click the origin. It's going to produce the origin now. Then add explorations. Now the origin's ready. Keep the origin this part. Okay. Suppose you need a next one, example, click the example, it's producing the example now. And keep this add exploration, keep it here. Right now the example is ready. Suppose you need a analog, click the analog and which kind of analog you want, you can click this, add exploration. This can keep it here. Right, so this way it's generating a new content, you can keep it wherever you want, look like a concept map. So how do you feel about this tool? So kindly share your things through the emojis. So kindly share as an emoji. This is called heuristico.co. You can keep wherever you want. And if you like to go with this next one, like controversy or compare, go to the compare. Okay, so I'm just collecting this pros. The pros of this, go to the pros. click this add reflections, add explorations. It's come to add exploration. Keep this prose where you want, right? Wherever you want, you can keep this. And we have the different features also. You copy the clipboard bookmark, or we can do for editing. Lot of options are there. See now the entire things in a single graph. Are you able to see this? Then origin, prose, then what, then example. Suppose you need to go to the next one. Select the reflective concepts, go to the concept, related concepts. Is generating, you can keep this data, teaching methods, education psychology, student center, click add. Now you are getting these different concepts, right? So keep it different. So now we have the different answers, right? Next, if you want to go to the next one, controversy, click the controversy. Oh, sorry, the node, okay. Controversy, it's going to generate a controversy and keep it this also here and make it. So this is look like a concept framework. Suppose you want to know about the reflective pedagogy, you want to make it as concept framework. You can use this kind of concept framework more like a mind map. Once you give this input, based on your input, the WH questions, give the responses, right? Hope he knows how to use this for your teaching and learning, even for research purpose. So now we are discussing about the tool, the two kinds of tool for the purpose of whiteboards, blackboards, right? There is a tool, most of the people know this, called autodraw.com. Hopefully the people knows the last tool which I'm going to do the demo as part of the AA. Here, what is the advantages? Just trying to paste this, that link. This is a tool called autodraw.com. Here I'm just going back to the start over. Here what I'm going to do, this is a tool purely based on AA. Why in the sense, because here you can give a small input. Now the machine is detecting what the input you are giving. Based on the input, the machine is existing the appropriate image. For example, as a mathematics teacher, I want to show you, I want to talking about the concept similarity. But during the similarity concept, I like to draw a butterfly. Something I want to show as a similar concept. That's the reason I like to draw a butterfly. But the good things or bad things as our skill, we don't have much skills about drawing. So suppose I'm just doing a small sketch, small drawing, look like a butterfly, look like a butterfly in my board. When I done a butterfly in my board, the machine's understanding my input. Based on the input, the machine's existing, do you mean like a predictive A? This is called predictive A. The machines predict, understand and predicting and give this exact images. Then after we can show this exact image which I like to show to the students. Now we can talking about the parallel, right, and the similarity. So therefore, hereafter, it's reducing your workload. Just you can give a small input and the machine's finding a appropriate image and futures. For example, as a mathematics teacher, normal, most of the time we are drawing a circle. But when it started to drawing a circle, it never comes a circle. Now I done a circle, right? It's not exactly circle. But when I finish it itself, the machine's giving a appropriate cycle. Then you can select a appropriate circle and then explain the concept to the students, right? Suppose I like to draw a car. Just started a car, look like a child, small kids. Right now you can see small kids also better, they may draw well, but I drawn a very poor drawing skills. When I done it, the machine suggesting appropriate car, right? You can show the car which I like to show the students. So this way, these tools are helping to the teachers like us, even for the students can use this kind of tool for the teaching and learning. Hope we understood how it's working. This is purely based on EA because now the machines having the thought or they are having the recognition capability to understand what the input we are giving. Based on the input, the machines existing the appropriate images, right? So thank you so much. Any other doubts up to now? Can I go to the next level? Yeah, so this is a tool called autodraw.com. I'm moving to the next PPT. Yeah, so still now we are talking about AE boards. Can I move to the AE content? So can I go with the AE content? So what is called AE content? So any paraphrasing AE tools review literature, of course it is there, but I'm talking about education. So if you want related to the literature review, can I go to the after 4 o'clock? Can I highlight some of the tools for paraphrasing or the review related literature because I'm focusing on teaching learning. If you want, I can share later. Okay. Now the AE content, I already compiled all the tools here. You can see here in my, just like a bookmarking I done it. I already made a separate tool for AE research. The research, there is an article summary, research chat, data analysis, literature map, text map, plagiarism. I just already made some kind of different grouping. So this much of tools I am familiar. If possible, I can share it later. Okay, otherwise I will share to the sir, you can get the things from him, okay? It's better, okay? Yes, now I'm just moving to this one. What is the tool which like to EAE content? Suppose you want to develop a e-content, we have a lot of tools are available. Just showing these tools, the names for to develop e-content, because up to now for developing e-content is not that much of easy, right? So we need to be spend more time to capture the video and doing the editing. Not that much of easy because everybody's cup of coffee or not a tea in the case of editing or capturing the video. But here, what I'm going to do, with the use of the AI, I'm just going to produce the video content. The tool names called Steve.ai, DID, DeepBrain, Runway, HiGent, Fluido AI, Synthesis, Lumen AI, Genmo, Cutout Code. These are the tools are available as part of these things. I'm just going to the end show. I'm going back to my display screen. Yeah. Here I have other tools also. If possible, can take this. These are the e-content tool like Steve.ai, DID, Pictory, DeepBrain, and all. First, I'm going to go with this AgXLabs. It's a tool called agxlabs.com. It's a new tool, and this is up to now it's free. I do not know when they're going to go for a payment. Up to now it's a free, right? And just yeah, it is there. Priyan Kumari for data analysis. We have the tool, right? For data diagram, even if you like to draw a diagram, we have the tools. So for all the things, AI is helping. I already categorized. If possible, I can share you. Okay. So now this is a tool for preparing e-content. In the case of e-content, the first time user, this is a turn to videos into video. Just you can give the input. Based on the input, the machine started to produce the e-content. So go for a sign up the first time user, or go for a sign in if you already have the account. So I'm just going to give the example how the machine is going to produce the material. So I'm going to the login now. Go to the login. Yes. Wait for a few more minutes. So then I go to the login only. It's very simple. Even the script also is going to be written by machines, right? Now you can see this is a video. I already produced. Okay, just you can see this. This here, my library. If you go to my library, you can see some of the video which I prepared, right? So I'm going to the dashboard. Yeah, so the free user, I'm just to prepare a one video previously. This is my script. Actually, first we had to prepare a script like this. Then the script, after uploading a script, so looking in media, wait. Okay, now the videos, this is a video I prepared myself. Even you can add this text, generate, anything we can do this here. Even there's an option to my library, right? So there's an, now they moved to the paid. Now it's a beta version. So it's fine. I'm just going back to the, yeah. This is a recent video I prepared with the use of this tool. You can see there's a video. When you paste this, it's asking to convert a video. After giving the script, these are the video script. So I prepared 3 videos up to now. Suppose I write to download this script. Okay, I can download this script. When I download the script, the new scripts are ready. So this video I prepared 2 days before. Only I give the script. Based on the script, the machine's automatically finding a image from the net sources and it's going to play this video, right? Now you can see the video. So are you able to see this video now? Going to play this video.
The role of artificial intelligence, AI, in higher education is becoming increasingly significant, revolutionizing various aspects of teaching, learning, administration, and research. Here are some key roles AI plays in higher education. Personalized learning. AI-powered adaptive learning platforms analyze students' learning patterns and preferences to provide personalized learning experiences. This helps in addressing individual learning needs, enhancing engagement, and improving learning outcomes. Intelligent tutoring systems. AI-driven tutoring systems offer personalized instruction, feedback, and support to students, mimicking human tutors. These systems can adapt to students' pace, style, and knowledge gaps, facilitating more effective learning. Virtual assistants and chatbots. AI-driven virtual assistants and chatbots provide 24/7 support. flexibility.
So see, this is called Aggie tool. Now up to now it's free, it's a beta version. You can just upload a script. After uploading a script, within a maximum 5 minutes. Within a 5 minutes, it's going to convert as a video. This is a script I given. Similarly, there's other script which I given. Suppose I want to do the editing, I can go to the editing, I can do the editing work. This is my script, actually, this is my basic script. Yeah, so here, the government. The advertisement, now the beta version, now they given a lot of advertisement. Rough report, okay, fine. Yes, I'm going back there. So kindly look onto this, how to use this. There's a problem with the advertisement because they given the beta version, that's the reason they given a lot of advertisements now. So because most of the tools are paid, but only few tools are available as a free version. That tools only I'm just discussing about you. Okay, discussing to you. I'm just going back to the another tool as part of the e-con development. That tool is called Steve.ai, then Pictory. Like there's a lot of tools are there, but I'm just moving to the tools called Steve.ai. This is an AI tool beyond the text and video. The first time user go for a sign up. The second time user go to the login. Go to the login, and this is go to the login now. Each time you have to log in, that's only the challenge. Yeah. Now the Steve AI, the home page is ready. So now we have a lot of text to generate video, text to animation, text to video, voice to video, talking head video. Lot of options are available. Even black to animation, the entire blacks will be converting this. And text generative video, automatically the videos for this update is there, but I'm going to the text to animation. When you go to the text to animation, it asks me what is that different scenes, scene 1, scene 2, scene 3. Just to give you the different scene scripts. Based on the screen scripts, the videos be ready. Okay. Now we can just do the direct demo, how we can prepare a script. Yeah, this is scene 1. Even if you type this content, the scene's ready. Suppose you want to, what is the video about? I'm just the video about machine learning. The machine learning. So generate a script. We can create a script now. So now I'm using a script for also machines, the machine based script. Right now the machine started to generate a script now. So it's producing the 25 scenes. Oh, now we can see there's a 25 scenes is produced. Even if you're not comfortable for the scenes, just to delete the scenes. Okay, and deleting the scenes. And deleting only, I'm keeping only 10 scenes only, otherwise it takes time. So I'm keeping the 10 scenes, right? So default is giving the 23, but I'm giving the 10 scenes based on my prompting. Then after this, it's asking this the title. I'm giving this title machine learning. The machine learning based video. If you want to hear the sounds, you can go to the voice. It's asking whether you need the Indian accent, go to the Indian accents. Select this character, male character or female character, and go with this. Then Manoj, if you like the Manoj character, just you can hear the sound.
Hello, I am Manoj from Steve.
Yeah, this is a Manoj character voice. Then go to the generative voice. Now that voice is generating. Now I given the script, then I selected here this one also. What I done it, I given a voice also. Voice, I selected voice. Then go to the next step. When you go to the next step, then it asks me to select the template, whether you need a horizontal video or suppose I had to go with this kind of video. Select this script. Select the size. After selecting the size, now you can see what happened. Now the machine started to producing a video based on my script. Now within a few seconds, the machine is producing a e-content. Or you see this e-content now? Now can I play this? This is the first video. This video is prepared by machines. So still it's rotating 1 minute. So still it's not uploaded. So when it's loaded, I just going to play this. It's uploading. Wait. Yeah, now the video is ready. Still it's rotating. There is a small network. It's sorry. So can you switch off my camera? Just I'm trying this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just for a few minutes, I'll just stop my. I'm just going to play this video. Yeah, so now the 100%. Now we are going to see this video now.
Machine learning is a field of study that focuses
able to
on
hear
the
the
development
sounds?
of algorithms and models that
Yes.
enable computers to
fine,
learn
that's
from
fine.
and make predictions or decisions based on data. It involves training machine learning models on large
This is
datasets
script.
to
I given
identify
a
patterns,
10
extract
scene
insights,
script.
and automate
Based on
tasks
10
without
sequence
being
scripts, the
explicitly
machine
programmed.
finding a image the backend and it gives us answers to you.
Machine learning algorithms can be categorized as supervised, unsupervised, or reinforcement learning, depending on the type of learning approach used. Supervised learning involves providing labeled examples to the model, allowing it to learn the relationship between inputs and outputs. Unsupervised learning.
Okay, I'll stop this. Okay, so this is a way now the AI system helping to produce the video content. So hope you understood which are tools might helping for AI content development. The tool name is called Steve.ai. Just list so the DID, Deep Brain, Runway, HiGent, Credo AI, Synthesis, Lumens 5, Genmo, Cathode Pro, for all things is using this. Okay, and then AI image makers. Suppose you write a prepare image based on your prompting. We have a lot of tools for the generating image, like Annie is a chat-based daily tool, Leonardo AI, Adobe Firefly, Hio, Bing Image Creator, Stable Diffusions Online, Photo Lab. Even the Photo Lab, the people are using the mobile phone. So recently, or six months before, a lot of people are installed this app in the mobile phone. They tested that Photo Lab. It is purely meant for image generation. So this also part of generative AI. So still now we are talking about generative AI only. Still in the case of AI chatbot is in generative AI. Then AI for PowerPoint, that's also generative AI tool for e-content, that's also generative, because these are the tools is generating a new content like text content, video content, audio content. Therefore, these all things may become the generative AI. Yes. Now, what's the time now? Now it's 3:45. Yes. I'm just going to focus on some theoretical insights about the tool which we discussed now. When you go for a AI-powered education, even in this case of AI-powered education, we are using for the grammar as well as the spell check. For grammar and spell check, we are using the Grammarly, Word, QBot, and Google Workspace. We have that kind of option. Even in the case of Microsoft Office, we have the grammar check and all. And most other people like us, we are using the QBot and Grammarly. The QBot is a tool for do the paraphrasing. Suppose you want to reduce that plagiarism and all. Now the people are using this kind of QBot based or Grammarly based things. Yeah, paper poll also. A lot of tools are there. Thank you, Smriti Kumar. And there is something called adaptive learning. So adaptive learning means based on the people's interest, the machine suggests the content, the people may be adopting the things, right? Like the Splash Learn, the Stream Box Learning, Newlo, MoFact, these are tools might go for the adaptive learning. And some of the LMS platform is also aligned with this kind of AI features like PowerSchool, but Google Plus not that up to the mark. But Moodle and Canvas have some kind of AI features are available. So Canvas is different. Canvas is different. Canvas is for the LMS platform. Canva, it's not LMS platform. It's like a flyer designer. There's also AI is that okay. That is having the AI features. And suppose you like to go with the intelligent tutoring systems, we have the tools called Newton, then Domosio, Land Area 9. These are the tools are there. Just I list out the tools name only for the different purpose of education context. And just list out the tools. And when you go for the next one, like in the case of education games, suppose you like to go with the education games and all, we have the tools like we have the tools like Duolingo, Minecraft, Prodigy. Like these are tools might helping for producing new contents. Srinivasan sir, LMS means learning management system. Learning management system. So the LMS, sometimes we may call content management system like CMS content. So the entire learning we can manage through this kind of tools like LMS, right? So LMS, we know the Moodle Cloud, Canvas, Schoology, these are tools called LMS platform. Okay. Then Blackboard. Then intelligence personal assistant like Google Assistant, Alexa, Siri, we are using more. Even 10 years before also we started, we used this kind of thing. Recommended system, even the YouTube. Suppose the YouTube, when you look onto the, suppose you are watching some music channel today, and tomorrow also you're watching the same music channel. And after 1 week later, if you're opening a mobile with YouTube, similar kind of YouTube channels, videos may be suggesting you. Why in the sense? The machines understand your interest. Based on the interest, machines suggesting the content. So this is called recommended systems, right? The next one is called automated transcript and captioning. Google Meet, even the Google Meet, we have the caption. Zoom, we have the option. TubeX, we have the option. Even the case of Zoom, we have the AI command. We have some kind of AI command. Use the AI command, ask the question, send a request. So I'm just to make a send a request. We have the options in the case of Zoom. In the screen, I have AI companion that's called use the AI companion to ask the question to catch up the meeting. So AI companion is on. Now, sorry, is enable this AI companion. So if you have the doubts, you can ask the companion here. So here there's an option called catch me. Yeah, the WebEx is like a virtual conference tool. Catch me up. What is the name of mention? What are the actions item? Just time you enable this, you can give this AI companion. Now the AI is giving the answer. I'm sorry. For example, while suppose you're asking the questions, finally I can get the answer from here. If you want to just I'm going to the, because you could not see this AI companion, you cannot see this. Kindly check whether you are finding the AI companion from your end, whether you are finding the AI companion. Otherwise, I just stop sharing. I can share my mobile screen. You can see what happened. Now, during my presentation, if someone's asking questions, suppose I'm not able to respond properly, I can use these options to find the answer.
I have enabled for all participants, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. Right. Okay. Thank you so much. Kindly check. There is an AI captions. So there is called AI companion. And during the presentation, you have some, for example, some people are asking what is LMS. You can just type LMS during the presentation itself in the there. Automatically, the machine is giving this answer. What is the LMS? Kindly check. Is it working? Kindly check whether it's working. The options. Are you able to see this option? AI captions. Sorry, AI companion. Kindly text me in the chat box. That is one thing you can do, so because sometimes you are not knowing this, because even the mobile phone we cannot locate it. The mobile phone I cannot be able to find this. The laptop it is there. The mobile phone there is no options. This one, okay. One thing I will do, I can stop sharing my laptop screen. Yeah, I stop sharing. I can share my mobile screen. Okay, hope you are seeing this. Okay. I'm just sharing my mobile screen for you for a few minutes. Yeah. Are you able to see my mobile screen? I'm just opening a camera. Are you able to see my mobile screen now? Anyone respond? Are you able to see my mobile screen?
Sir, have you shared the screen or have you joined on mobile also?
1 minute. Just to share. I share the screen only. Share the screen on. Just sharing once again. Share your whiteboard. Camera sharing.
Yeah, it's coming. Now,
I'm sharing the camera only. 1 minute. Just I'm sharing this. Yes. Now you can see this. Yeah. Are you able to see my screen? Suppose you are asking these doubts during my presentation. I have the option called AI caption. You can see this AI caption options. There is an AI caption options. Says this. This is an AI captions. Suppose someone's asking a doubt during my presentation. As a presenter, if you want to get a immediate answer, just you can type the things. What is LMS or what are things you want to get it? Just I'm typing some MOOC. We can check whether the MOOC is coming. Now the AI companion, the meeting transcript does not provide any information about it. Oh, so the based on the meeting transcript, okay, and just to go into the LMS, we try. So based on the transcript is giving the responses, we check. Yeah, in the meeting transcript, the Thiyagu mentioned LMS while discussing. Are you able to see this? Are you able to see this? The transcript, how the AI company is helping. So during the presentation, the speaker spoke something related to this particular area. From the transcript which we used, from this it gives the responses. Suppose you're asking some of the tools related to PowerPoint Maker. I'm just going to PowerPoint Maker. You can check whether it's providing this PowerPoint Maker. I'm typing as a PowerPoint Maker. I'm going to enter. We can check whether, yeah, based on the meeting transcript, the meeting that does not provide any information because I may be talking BA tool for PowerPoint Maker, not any PowerPoint Maker. That's it showing like this. So this way we can use this AI companion, even it's available in our Zoom itself, right? So during our presentation, if you want to do some introspects with the transcript, you can use this kind of tools. So thank you, Lisa, to enable this. So hope you understood how the AI companion is helping. So this way we can learn. Even this is the first time I'm experiencing AI company because most of the times we are using only the AI chatbot. Sorry, Google Meet only. This is the times I got the opportunity because necessarily is using Zoom. So we have a lot of option. Even the AI companion, the new features are available. Even in the case of we have the captions in the Google. I mean, here is a caption options available. Just you can enable the caption. What's going to happen? Everything can look onto this here. Okay, and this is the way the AI powered pedagogy is working. It may be producing a smart content. It's going to produce a personalized learning. So based on the interest, the missions existing content, and it's helping to adapt to learning based on the academic progress the missions giving a content. Suppose you are learning very fastly, missions giving the higher order response, higher order content. If you are going very slowly, then based on your speed, the missions giving a learning content. And data accumulations, virtual, sometimes this kind of robot system or a chatbot system may act as a virtual facilitator. You can get the automated graded chat canvas proctoring. Suppose if I want to know how the machine is helping to, I'm just trying this, whether I'm, sometime due to network is won't be work, I'm trying for this. I'm trying this one. There's a tool, Sound Canvas. This is a tool when you go to Sound Canvas, the mission is asking to go for start playing. This is an AI experiment tool. Actually, it's a drawing tool, but here I'm going to use the tool for highlighting how the missions tracking your body. So when I click this body tracking, the missions detecting my camera. Detecting my camera. Is detecting my camera. Right? Are you able to see this? The camera, the back side. And I'm not touching my mouse. I'm not touching the laptop. But wherever I'm going, the missions tracking. Are you able to see this? Suppose while I'm conducting the examination online, I'm just keeping the textbook in the left corner, I mean right corner. I'm looking onto see this is my eyesight. Where the eyesight is there, it's showing the left right side. Suppose I'm keeping the book here. Now you can see the mission showing where I'm showing the sides. Okay. So this is the way the mission is tracking these entire movements and number of times that people are opening a browser, everything it's capturing. Like the mission doing the imagination duty. The previously only the human being only done the imagination duty. But now who's doing the imagination duty? The people like us, we are doing the imagination. Hope you understood how to use this, right? So hope you understood how we can use this. And just to stop sharing now, I can share once again with audio sharing. Yeah, audio sharing is already there, fine. So I'm trying one more tool, but I don't know whether it's possible to do because sometimes due to the internet issue, I cannot able to do the demo. I'm trying this. This is a very wonderful tool, but we need a good internet speed. Otherwise, we cannot be success in this. Here, based on your movement, hand movement, you can able to produce the music. This is the best example, generative AI music. Even if you are not familiar with how to produce the music, don't worry, the machine started to produce the music. Now I'm just to do the demo for this, okay? I'm just standing in this case. Just click the start and click the next one, okay? And just to open my camera to parallelly, yeah. Now I'm just standing here. Then after a few minutes, the machine start opening camera and it's asking to detect my face, right? So now the camera is detecting. You can see this demo. Yeah. Yes, it's detected. You can just show the hands like this. You can show the hands. With a few movements, the machine's tracking. Okay. So fit your frames of the body. Just you can stand for a few minutes. Yeah. So if you have good internet speeds, maybe tracking your body. It's made tracking. And finally, what are the movements you are doing? Based on the movement, the machine's playing the music. I'm just go back. You need a proper internet. Yeah, now it's detected. Now it's detected. I'm going to play the music. Now there is a violin. Look onto this. Are you able to hear the sounds? Are you able to hear the sounds? Right. So what the miss is doing? What the miss is doing? Even I am not having any experience of the music, but I'm able to produce the music if you have some aesthetic sense. Yeah. So hope you understood how the machine is producing a music, right? So I'm going to stop the screen. Yeah. So this is also part of generative voice called generative. Now the machine is creating a music, right? So therefore, up to now we feel that we are not able to create a music. But even though you don't have a skill how to produce a music, but he have a small skills. The small skills means at least he knows the basic understanding about music, or he have some kind of capability to sense, like a music sense. We can produce the music. Therefore, it is not everybody's cup of coffee, the music. Sorry, only if particular people only make the music. Any people can do this music and all. Yes, now I'm going back to the next slide. There's some uses of the AI in education. Even it's going to helping for the classroom managements. Is going to helping for gamified learning. So a lot of gamified learning tools are available. Then stop scheduling and managements, assessment, transportation maintenance. So transportation management, suppose some of schools have more than 100 buses. For managing a transport is not that much of easy. So now the AI systems, if you give this input, the number of bus, number of driver, is automatically give the timetable, is automatically give this things, and it's monitoring. If you have some kind of system to monitoring, it may be monitoring where the buses comes and which time the bus may be reached the campus. Everything the missile may be predicting, maybe suggesting also. Then cyber safety and security management, they have the tools like threat detections is helping, anomaly detection. For all the things is helping us. For all the things is helping us. The next one, next slide is talking about artificial intelligence in higher education is may helping for the plagiarism detection, exam integrity, chatbots for enrollment, learning management systems, academic research, analytics students, metrics. For all the purpose, we are using this kind of tools. Yeah, I'm just going back because now we reach 4 o'clock, I think. So some of the participants, they're asking about some of the research tools for the writing a research article. I'll just come back to the some of the research tool for you. Suppose you like to write a research article, particularly when you like to think about data analysis, or when you go for even the data analysis, we have some kind of web tools for data analysis. If you want, I just telling this tools name. Okay, this is my website. Some people like to connect which are tools which I discuss now later. This is my website name is called digitology.info. I'm just sharing this link. All the tools are which I highlight now. It's available there. I've already compiled the tools. Other than the A, so only few of the A is not compiled, but very soon I will compile this. If you need to get more input about the A and other tools, kindly visit my site. Here there is a tool name is called link is called statistical resources. Under there is a options called digital tool for research. That is my YouTube. This is not a YouTube. This is my website. So here I'm just sharing this that exact link to you. Thank you, Jay Prakash. This is my website link. Once you click this link, what happened? You may get here the resource like which are the tools might good for statistics. This is a tool purely based on statistics, but I'm going to discussing about only AI tools only. Here some tools. It's not AI exactly, but whenever you give this input, you give the output. For example, when you like to do the t-test, F-test, ANOVA, ANCOVA, MANOVA, MANCOVA, for any kind of statistics, Suppose you are not familiar with this SPS software or Jamovi or any kind of software, you are not familiar, but he knows that data is only very easy. There is a tool called source science calculator. If you want, I can share this link exactly. It's a source science calculator. When you click this link, you can find all the calculation. If you like to go with the one way ANOVA, repeated measures ANOVA, chi-square test, Fisher exact test, Fredman test, Kolmogorov test, Kreska values, magnitude test, sign test, standard error calculation, t-test for all the t-tests. So suppose I had to do the t-test for the independent sample t-test. So can do the independent sample t-test, I go to the independent sample t-test. When I go for independent sample t-test, you can see this, let's see. I'm going for independent sample t-test now. Even some of the contexts, we have the doubts whether it's significant or not. But here we can get the clarity. Even you may get this interpretation also. This is the formula for t-test calculator of independence and t-test calculator. Only you can type the data, otherwise you can copy and paste the data. For example, for me, the treatment group 6 members. I'm typing in treatment control group students, the scores. So I'm giving the scores like this. The first student 54 mark, 45, 44, 34, then 45, 46. There is a students with 6 numbers. I'm typing a control group students. The experimental group, I'm just typing a score 56, 56, 55, 54, 57, 55. Right. So I have the file. Now you need to do a calculation. Just select the significance level. Whether you like to go with the 2 titles or 1 title, select this 2 titles, 1 titles, go to the calculate and TP value. Now see what going to happen. When you click this calculate T values, you may get a step-by-step responses. The different value, like this is called, normally we may call x minus m, that's square root of x minus m square. And we are getting a m1 value, standard deviation value. And we may get the m2 value, standard deviation. We may get the standard error value, like do you know the formula for t x1 minus x2 divided by x1 minus x2 divided by standard error deviations. That score also we get. Then finally, our score is t value is 4.1111. You are getting the interpretation also. The t value is minus 4.10. The p value is 0.0021. The result is significant. Even the people have the confusion whether it's significant or not significant, but here it's showing the significant. Therefore, it's significant at 0.057, right? So how do you feel about this kind of tool? So it's giving this all the responses. I mean, only you can give the score. They isn't giving the step-by-step responses. If you're not familiar with ChatGPT, that Google SPSS, don't worry. If you're not familiar with any other software, not only. Okay, only you know the tool's name. Just to type this course, you may get your responses. Even you can go with this Ankova, Manova, that also option available. So can we go with this chi-square if you need? Yeah. Even if you like to go with the FXS calculation, that also possible, FXS calculation. So whenever you like to any calculation suggesting what is the, whether you need to go with the, what is this assumption. So it's showing this assumption, which are the assumptions, the particular calculation you have to be satisfied. Everything may be distort properly. Yeah, MATLAB is a paid one, of course, MATLAB. Even the SP is a paid one. But we have here some free software like Jamovi, JASP, or these are free softwares available. But this is not a software, it's a web tools. Only give this input, it give the responses. Yeah, now even if I did find this p value, we have the p value. If you want to go with the FXS calculation, we have the FXS calculator. For all the calculations possible, only we need, yeah, online output, of course, online based output, you may get this. Okay, you can copy and paste this output, that's better. And whatever may be, when you like to write in the API format interpretation or MLA format interpretations, after pasting this, the report, it just asks to the ChatGPT, kindly suggest the report based on the API or the MLA, it's suggesting the format also, right? And just going to the result score, suppose you want result score, Kreska values, chi-square. Can we go to the chi-square 2+2 convergence tables? I'm just trying with the 2+2 convergence table for chi-square test. I'm trying this. Yeah. So here I'm just going to chi-square calculator. These are the assumption. The requirement is called assumption. Random sample observation as being dependent to each other. This is normally it's called yeah. Now I'm just putting this category 1. like the 2x2 contingent table, no? So we can give the scores like this, okay? So now, like I'm putting male and female, the group. So in the case, the positive attitude, negative attitude, okay? Positive, negative responses, right? Then go to the next step. It takes time. If you have good internet speed, going fast. So now we can give the scores like this, okay? And give the 45, 55, female 66, 44, right? I'm giving the frequency. Go to the next step. Then your meeting summary is okay. Now it's asking this which significant. I go to the 0.05 level and calculate a chi-square value. Yeah, now I may get a calculations. This is called, in the chi-square, there's two kinds of score, like observed frequency, expected frequency. I have the observed frequency, expected frequency also. And this is my chi-square value 4.729. The p-value is 0.29, therefore significant at 0.05 level. The chi-square value is the 8 correlations 4.49. This is 8 correlation that it's showing what is this? This is normally it's called effect size. It's also showing the significant. So hope you understood how it's working. How do you feel about this statistical analysis software? I mean, tool. Once you give this input, it's not directly as an AI, but it's going to help to solve all the problems of you, okay, for data analysis. Suppose you want to do a diagram. I'm just doing this demo for this diagram. I'm introducing the tool, AI tool for graphic representation of data. It's purely based on the research based, I'm going to tell. The tool name is called inplic.ai, 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 inplic.ai. Yes, this is a tool inplic.ai. This may be last demonstration, so I maybe wind up my presentation nearly for 15 or 20 please. Sorry for this. So I'm going to the inplic.ai. Here, it takes time. So yeah, now if you like to create, so do we get to paste under this? Yes, now I go to the chart generative. Okay, chart generative. When I go to chart generative, it asking to upload a content. It asking to upload a content. So here, this in content is available. For example, it's asking to upload a CSV file, Excel file, and JSON file. Click this choose file. Click the choose file. And you can upload. There is a one file. I'm having 1,000 data. Just upload the file. So you can upload a file in a CSV file or Excel format after uploading the file. Now we can see what will happen. It takes time to be export the data. So meanwhile, I request the participant kindly type which are the diagram representation you need. Kindly text me which are the graphic representation of data needed. This is only one variable I uploaded. So which are the diagram representations you expecting from this tool? Kindly type in the chat box. I just producing the tool. And this is a tool. This is a continuous variable. Listen, the variable which I upload is a continuous. Therefore, you can talking about the continuous variable based graphic representation like histogram, like this. NPC, okay. John Prakash, you need Shalini, we cannot do the pie diagram because the pie diagram is only meant for categorical data, right? We can do the bar diagram or NPC or histogram or QQ plot, or in the case of box plot, it is meant for this, okay? Shall we upload a SPS? Of course, no, sir. It's asking only the one thing you can do after if you have the SPS data, when you're downloading, you can download the CSV file, right? After CSV file, you can upload it because it's suggesting only the 3 files only. Yeah, CSV file, Excel file, and there is another file like JMV something. There's not file. It's not accepting the SPS because the SPS is called .dav, right? That's a file is not accepted here. So it takes time to be because more than 1,000 data, 1,000 samples there. That's it takes time. So wait. So once it's ready, meanwhile I'm just typing this one also. For example, I need a NPC normal property curve. So he's asking the curve and just yeah. So Muthukumar sir, .csv file is okay. .csv, yes, fine. Yes. 1 minute. Yeah. Still, because the data is under 1,000 sample, it's taking readings takes time. Okay, this reading takes time. Wait. So once it's uploaded and do the demo. Still is an issue. Sorry, actually, there's a network issue. I'm trying this. Meanwhile, I'm just going for compilations. When this is over, I'm just doing the demo. So because the 1,000 sample have to be updated, okay, uploaded. Then only it's working. That better to be upload while you're uploading, go with only 100 sample or 200 sample, then it's working well. Otherwise, it takes time, right? I'm just going for my conclusion part. These are things I'm skipping this. Yeah, this is my concluding remarks. So what the conclusion which I like to take? Yeah, so now it's ready. Now system ready. Now it's imported, right? Now the data 1,000 samples are imported. I'm going to generate now. When I click the generate, you can see what happened. Yeah, so now you are doing fairly fine. So I'm getting this kind of NPC curve, now the public curve is getting this. Suppose I like to go with this box plot. I'm going to the box plot graph. So he tried Jayaprakash, he tried, it was great. I go to the box plot. When I go to the box plot, the missus produce the box plot. Now this is a box plot graph. Suppose you want to go with the, you can go with the QQ plot. I can try with the QQ plot, whether it's coming the QQ plot. QQ plot. Yeah, even the QQ plot is provided. You can see this is a QQ plot. So therefore, all the statistical diagram, if you want, you can go with it. Finally, you can download the PNG file or SVG and you can add it to your dissertation purpose, right? So this is a way we can use this data analysis, what is this tool? Diagramic representation of tool. You can use it for adding your tables. This will be better. And I'm concluding this, the humans are hooked because we are using much technologies now. So we are using much technology because the technologies is hooked means we are using technology only for entertainment, not for learning. That is when we stop learning. The human being like us, we stop learning because the over usage of technology leads entertainment as not for the learning aspects. But in the case of missions started learning, the name of mission learning. So we should be back up now itself. Otherwise, the futures we and robot maybe go for an interview. So sometimes the robot may be got the chance for jobs. And whenever you like to use any kind of AI tools, kind use ethical. That is things I like to show you. And I like to request you also. Don't find the solution from the AI, because AI, if you find the solution from the AI, you won't get this benefit because just you like do the content copy only. So don't do the content copy. Instead of give your idea, based on the idea, you can create a new idea. That will be better. Therefore, kindly use this AI assistant, only the assistant, not any solution. Kindly use this tool for enriching your work. And sometimes the people like us, we have the wrong notion that AI may take your jobs. It's not at all the AI may be take your job. It's a human who can use AI competently. So those are people use AI more competently, they may be replace you. So you should be ready for this. Sometimes the machines may be replacing you, right? But not sometimes. Okay, I'm talking about the human. What is that? Those are people are good in this kind of advancement technology. They may be replacing you. And the last quotes to you, this said by Sundar Pichai. According to him, AI will make a more secure, profound impact of humanity. So this AI is going to create a more impact in the humanity than fire, electricity, and the internet. Because up to now, we think that the fire, electricity, and the internet is the biggest revolutions in the kind of in our life or the entire revolutions. But other than this fire, electricity, the internet, the AI may create a big impact in the case of humanity. So now I'm just going to conclude with this last slide. So thank you so much for your patient listening and active participations. And special thanks to the Nazir Ali sir to make this event is continuously work hard to make the people to benefit for the purpose of you. So thank you so much, Nazir Ali and the other team members to make this events more, enthusiastic one. And thanks to all the participants for your passive and active participation. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. I know it was a little bit difficult for you to manage today's session.
Yeah,
Actually, sir had committed this day's session for us, and in between, he had to go to another place for an offline session. So he completed the course, the session there in the forenoon. Now still he is there in the same college for us. Now he has to go back to the center also, his university also. So thank you very much, sir. You have demonstrated lots of tools which will be useful for us. Definitely, there should be some practice needed, and the tools which you demonstrated are less when we compare with the tools you listed in your slides. So all those tools have to be explored by all of us. Thank you very much. If any participant needs to give a feedback, please do that. Then we will wind up. Thank you.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank
you. If anybody wants to come or online and give a feedback, okay. Otherwise, we'll wind up. Thank you very much.
Thank you all. Thank you all. Bye. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Please share the PPT also.
Yeah, I will share, sir. Okay, I will share. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.